Generosity to me means giving of yourself, your talents, your time, and your resources, being money, to, I guess, I don't know, someone less fortunate. I mean, it doesn't have to be a person, but a cause or whatever. Just, you know, we're blessed with so much, but we don't always need a lot, right? God gives us what we need, not what we want. So when we've got an abundance and we're blessed abundantly, then we're able to give some of that back to help others, and just so others can see, you know, that love we have for God by wanting to do that and taking those steps.
Yeah, I think it's like a generosity of your spirit first. That God would just give you eyes to see people in need, and not just with money, but see people in need, like in need of their spirit, like people that are lonely or people that just need somebody to talk to or help in any way. It's like God gives you this eyesight, I think, through generosity, and then it just becomes like this natural like outgiving of yourself. And I think that once you begin in that generosity, man, there's no turning back, because once you do it, it just becomes this thing that's contagious.
Throughout your life, how have you seen God just show up and be generous to you?
So there's like so many examples. You know, I think I first started learning, we both, I think, started learning many years ago about the difference between tithes and offerings with this wonderful church pastor that we had, which I'll say his name, I'm hoping it's okay, Byron Wells. We just learned so much with him and that church family, the difference between tithes and offering. And that helped us understand and learn that what we have is not ours. It's God's blessed us with it, and He's asked us just to give back a portion of it. And there's been years, there's been struggles that we've had with work and things, and God has always stepped in and He's always provided. You know, He provided with my job at the Padres, and then He provided with extra side work through the security, and He's just never let us down. And I believe that taking that step to be willing to set aside for Him the first part of what we earn, the first fruits of our labor, as it's called in the Bible, He sees the trust that we have in Him, and He will not let us down. He will not let us go hungry. You know, it says in the Bible that He, you know, how much does He love the birds of the air, that, you know, they have food to eat, and how much more does He love us than He does the birds. And, you know, one of my favorite Matthew verses, He talks about not storing up for yourself treasures on earth, where moths and rust can destroy, where thieves can break in and steal. Store your treasures in heaven, where moths and rust, you know, cannot destroy and thieves cannot break in and steal. So there's so many instances in the Bible, but there's been so many instances that He's just come through for us, that you know, there's so many others that I could name.
Yeah, I mean, it's countless. Like, we can't remember them all, but I think, and also God's generosity, we've seen it come through so many people, and not even people that would know at a time when we had a need. Like, people just show up, and because people have done that in our lives, like, that's what we want to do for others. We just want to show up for people. And, you know, for a long time, you know, Curtis had a job that was a commission only job, and man, you really have to trust God in that, because you don't know. Every month is different. We don't know the amount that's going to be coming in, and there was times when we were just like, God, you know, how is this going to work out? And God's just like, be still and just watch me. right? He's never let us down. He's never failed. And I think because of that, you builds this trust. Like, we don't want to fail anybody else in that. We want to help others too. We want to be able to teach others, but we want to show, like, because God's been generous, we want to give that to others. Like I said, it's this contagious thing, and it's a joyful. I feel like generosity is just a complete joyful thing.
Love it. It's great, guys. Yeah.